Hi, this is Moumita Rahman, the immigration lawyer, here to help you navigate this complex world of immigration. What a week it's been. We finally have the text of the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021. And friends, I'm actually here to tell you that I made a mistake. I made an error in telling you that this bill is not actually going to be giving status to all 11 million undocumented persons in the U.S. because guess what? After some of my followers pointed out to me that I was probably wrong, I went back, I reread it again and again and again until I finally got it. It got clear to me that yes, this Citizenship Act of 2021 does in fact grant status to all undocumented persons here in the US. And I think in my mind, I just wasn't ready to believe that the government would be so bold and so giving in this sort of a bill, but they are. And now we do have to see if it passes Congress, if it does turn into law. But until that happens, let me explain to you what it was. The most important thing for the majority of us here watching this video is the granting of lawful prospective immigrant status. Now, I want you to think of it this way. We have green card status, and now this new category of status has been created in this bill, which is one step below. If you obtain lawful prospective immigrant status, then it is a stepping stone to obtaining that lawful permanent residence, which will then in turn enable you to apply for citizenship. So yes, it is a pathway to citizenship for almost 11 million people in the US. Now, what do you have to do in order to qualify for lawful prospective immigrant status? We're going to call it LPI for short. So number one, you do need to be here in the US as of January 1st, 2021. There is one small exception for this, and that is for people who were deported as of January 20th, 2017. If you were deported on this date or after, then there may be a waiver available for you to excuse the fact that you're not in the US as of January 1st, 2020. So this is great news for those of you who have loved ones that have been deported in the past 3 years. Definitely this waiver is going to help promote that family unity. Number two is you cannot have a conviction for an aggravated felony. Aggravated felony will include a lot of very serious types of crimes, including controlled substance crimes, rape, murder, a lot of things, smuggling. So if you do have an aggravated felony, generally for immigration purposes, a conviction of an aggravated felony is very, very serious. There is almost no defense to staying in the US if you do have an aggravated felony conviction. So that one thing is still pretty much the same. If you have a conviction for certain things, then you will not qualify for LPI status. Also, if you have a conviction of 3 or more misdemeanors, then you may be ineligible to obtain LPI status. However, some of you may really like this. There is a small exception for persons who were convicted of simple marijuana possession or possession of marijuana-related paraphernalia. These may be excused and will not be counted towards your 3 misdemeanors. Now, one thing that I do want to note is that there is a waiver that will be available for certain crimes. And in an effort to promote family unity and for humanitarian purposes, if a conviction was 10 years ago or more and it is not an aggravated felony, then the government will have the power to waive it based upon a showing of hardship. So what will LPI status do for you? If you do actually get LPI status, then it will basically say that you are lawfully present in the US. It's amazing. You don't have to watch over your shoulders. You don't have to worry about if ICE is going to come get you. You are considered to be lawfully here in the US. You will be eligible to get a social security number. And for those of you who have not seen your families in tens of years, you will be able to travel outside the US for brief trips of 180 days or less. This is going to be amazing. I know so many of you are waiting to see your loved ones, and I know that during this time that your family members may even have passed away. So I hope this actually comes true because I know that I want you to be able to see them. Now, one of the other most important parts about LPI status is that if you qualify for LPI status, then your spouse and your children will also automatically qualify for it, regardless of whether they're eligible for it on their own or not. This goes a long way to promoting that family unity, to keeping families together, and to making sure that no one is left out. And I am so truly grateful of this LPI status creation. I really hope that it goes through. I know a lot of you are wondering, what is the likelihood of it even working? Well, let's see. We have time. If you have loved ones who can call your senators and advocate for this bill to get it signed into law, go ahead and do so. So I'm Moumita Rahman. the immigration lawyer, here to help you navigate this complex world of immigration. Don't forget to stay tuned and catch my lives, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. See you next time. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. For proper legal advice on your case, please call us to set up a consultation.